Hello guys, and before we start off this video, I wanted to say thank you guys for 50 subscribers. We started from 0 to 50, which is pretty good. I always wanted 100, but beggars can't be choosers, so thank you again guys for 50 subscribers, and let's continue with the story. Hello guys, and this is how the story goes. Have you ever wondered if a stranger is following you or anything? No, well, this is a story that happened to me a few years ago that my dad told me about. Let's begin. It all started out when I was 5. I was away, and my dad had been alone in the house. But when he was alone, there was a man who gotten out of prison for murdering someone. And when he told me this, I was in a shock knowing that my neighbor was a murderer. And yeah, so this is how the story continues. While he was in his house, he heard knockings and a lot of strange things of noises coming out of the backyard. He went to check, but every time he checked, there was nothing. My dad just suspected it to be a raccoon, but who knows? After a few days of investigation, he knew it was not a raccoon. The noise that size could not be a tiny raccoon. So he went out at night to investigate, but he found nothing. Later that day in work, my dad's friend told him that a strange man had come to his house saying, "Can I borrow your microwave?" And my dad's friend's like, "No." And the stranger said, "Please, I need to borrow your microwave." My dad's friend threatened him to call the police, and he went off. Days later, my neighbor's house started to sound weird. I started to hear screams of agony, and I don't know if it was someone dying or if he was being murdered. I don't know, but still, the story continues. So when we got back, my mom had, when I was at school, my mom had been getting these weird sightings when she went off. Like, she always had a man staring at her for no reason, and that was one of our neighbors. And still, she was afraid to this day that he will ever come back. But that's not where the story goes. It turns out that he was gotten out of jail and was a murderer. So still, we are still afraid of this day. And because of this, sometimes I wonder if he'll ever return. But yeah, my dad decided to put a fence over our neighbor's side, or my side more like, so he could protect us from him. And it worked. He had a lot of dogs in an old rusty house, but nobody dared to go in it. Nobody much talked to it, and people were supposing he was like a drug dealer or something. We never knew. Still, we are both afraid. All of our family's afraid he'll come back one day, since I've also had sightings. Like one time I got home from school and he was just staring at me weirdly. He had this sinister smile on his face, so I just ran home and locked the doors. After that, I never saw him again. I think he either got caught by the police again or something. But yeah guys, this is my story. if I ever see him, I'll sure to make him pay. So yeah, guys, that was my story. Have any true scary stories as it like ghost sightings, stalkings, almost getting kidnapped, etc.? Please tell me at the comments below and I will be sure to read them. If you don't have any, I can just give out one of mine, but I would really like to hear yours. I'm gonna start making a new series like this one I'm making, since it's almost Halloween. October is like gonna be, for me, it's gonna be like full scary things in my channel. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story, and thank you. Bye.